Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What's up, y'all? Make sure you can see everybody. I think so. It's not light. Do y'all think it's light?
Can we turn on the light?
Yeah, I guess that would help.
That's all?
Yeah, I guess so. You think that works? Okay.
Here you go.
I just have to show that.
Let me see. Let me make sure I'm in the mid section. Is there a way we can zoom in this piece?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
How can I share it?
I could share it and then put it on. Oh, that's weird. Facebook.
If you're okay with not having your phone on you, I can put a little hands right there. You can put it on live if you want.
No, I'm about to share it on Facebook.
Oh,
You
you are?
can
Oh,
just
okay.
share it from
Cool.
there.
Cool.
To everybody to watch.
Yay! Yes. Share.
And I'm only on the phone now.
Share. All right. So
Idia at the Black Archives.
You stay in one spot. I mean, if you are that type of person to stay in one spot, you can leave this on down there. But if you want to move around,
No.
okay.
Sure.
Okay. Different people.
That's my mom.
We're moving all around and stuff.
She a live wire.
And then you have a sister too, right?
Yeah, Trinity. She in college right now.
Okay, yeah, and she's younger than you.
Culinary.
Oh.
Hey, okay.
She went to go abroad.
That's dope.
Oh, what amazing.
That's dope. She about to serve Italian dishes and African dishes.
And she makes up from scratch. Every time she come home,
She looking it up.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I just need a basis one-on-one because homegirl got issues in the kitchen. That's just not my gift at all.
Okay, I posted to Facebook. Oh, I should have. Let me eat a thing. Oh, I'm live.
The Nite Hype Show.
Mm-hmm. I need my outfit.
NITE? Oh, yeah.
This mine. Oh, you can see me. What's up, y'all? Gang. Okay.
I'll put this up.
What is that?
Cool. I got two things for the portable.
I didn't get to eat breakfast this morning, y'all, so
Please forgive me.
Good.
I ain't either though. So I had cereal. Meh. Honey nut Cheerios. Breakfast champions.
Hmm.
Oh, that's nasty. Can you pass my phone? Thank you, ma'am.
Yep.
All right, everything looking good.
It's like one person. I don't know how you can tell who it is. Okay.
You put these on?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, FYI, those are gonna echo a little bit, but in live, they're not gonna hear it.
In
Whenever
a
it
live
gets on the-
atmosphere.
It's not even there yet.
Oh,
We ain't
sorry.
there yet. We there.
I never did the podcast.
Ever?
No, I've done interviews. I've never done it. I've done YouTube
Mm-hmm.
interviews. I've never done a podcast.
Amazing.
Well, I'm happy
First
that you
for
are
everything.
first.
First one.
You're first. We're your first.
Mm.
Something like that.
Okay. I'm not even gonna go there. Which this was a long time back, and like I seen y'all hustle for a mile away before we even had invited you on the show. So
I've seen your hustle once you start showing me your hustle a few months ago.
like this
Like,
dude is
grind
out here, okay?
Trying.
70 streams. How many you got?
That is true.
Damn, 4 or 5 right now.
Well,
This
okay.
year I'm pushing really stay hard this year.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready when you are, DJ.
You're always ready for anyone.
So you got actual. Oh no! Hey, you need to put that over there so I can see it too. Are we doing business shout outs?
Oh yeah, let me find those too. Yeah, there you go.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I do.
Oh gosh. Okay, and then you can have yours back.
All right, so you do the.
You can
the
have
second
this
one.
back.
Oh, that's the start. Okay,
That's the start, right?
And you can do the.
So you can bring it in.
Yeah.
So we haven't started recording yet, just in case y'all wonder why we just sitting here not saying nothing.
Behind the scenes.
These is,
behind the
y'all always
scenes.
are gonna get the behind the scenes until we learn how to edit a YouTube video.
Yep, we're getting there. Slowly but surely.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do a tester real quick, y'all.
Okay. Testing on 1, 2,
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Testing.
Checkmate 1, 2.
Checkmate.
Did it work?
It's working.
We can't. I don't hear
I
myself
know.
in my
I know.
earphone.
I'm checking it out. I didn't hear myself either.
It's not a big deal.
Oh,
I hear it. It's low.
I heard that.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
There we go.
Ooh. Yeah, we good.
Okay.
All right, give me a second. Start it now.
I'm like up here really shining from McDonald's. They should give me an ad.
You show promote.
They need to give me an ad spot. Shoot.
You over here straight promoting. Get them apple slices, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
McCafe. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh gosh, there. Okay, no, for real, are we ready?
2 seconds.
I hope I'm gonna be ready.
You will be. What time is it?
11:44.
We are slightly behind schedule. We'll make it. I gotta get lubricated. Can't be having me all crusty. I was crusty the last video. I ain't about to do it again. All right, so here we go, y'all. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right.
Are you bringing it in?
Bring it in.
Okay, and I'll follow up with
1, 2, ready, set, go. Hey. What's up, Nite Hypers? It's about that time for the Nite Hype Show. Hey, the podcast with
hashtag Swag Easy
and DJ Missy E. And we are here in our new venue, our new studio.
Oh my gosh, and it's a real life studio.
It is.
So thank you to the Black Archives of Mid-America KC for letting us use this space, preserving our social, economic, political, and cultural history. And it is Black History Month. Okay.
So, right.
So to request the tour, please contact info@blackarchives.org.
That's right. And we have here somebody that's been grinding, y'all.
It's Black History on the come up.
Grinding. Out here, you know we have to promote and bring out the stars in Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
The ones that's actually doing the work.
Okay. Outside of the Super Bowl champ.
Outside of Super Bowl champs, okay? Welcome to the stew. Grind time, Corian.
Hey, what's good? Now, you're a real grinder. You're a real grinder. Obviously, you must have took off some time at the end of the year, but I've been following your grind because I like to know what's hot. How many businesses do you have?
I have Grind Time Sports Performance.
Okay.
GTSP Apparel.
Mm-hmm.
Grind Time Courier and Delivery.
And now that
GT Realty.
Whoa. I didn't know
And
that.
then
I
for
know,
and
I'm
then
gonna write that down.
and
Jeez.
I have my own sports organization, which is called GT Elite.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
So that's 4, 5.
5.
It's 5 right there.
5. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Whoa, Lord.
Goodness. Before 30 though.
Okay. Now, what pushed you to really just be an entrepreneur out here for yourself? I mean, do you work for anybody? Because
I work for myself.
you work for yourself, point blank, period, poo. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So tell us what it was like to start these businesses and what made you really take on that entrepreneur spirit, especially, being in Kansas City, and typically you either dead in jail or, in the streets. So what made it different for you?
I've always been an entrepreneur, a
Mhm.
hustler. Probably since second or third grade. When we had snow days, I would go get a shovel snow.
Okay.
I was making money at a young age.
Yeah.
Also, I've always been in the real estate as well. Price shoppers. I used to always get the real estate magazines. My mom would get mad.
Okay. You
Throw 'em
stack
away.
them up.
Yeah, I was stacking them up.
That's me
So
too. That's
I've been an entrepreneur spirit. And I was raised, my mom and my pops. My mom will tell you her story. They was hustlers when I was growing up. I just took a lot of my family ways and made it into legal hustles.
Okay.
I
So
heard that.
And then the legal, because you are the son of a queen, of course. If everybody didn't know, this is Miss Lonnie Bush, the fitness queen of all things breast cancer. Like, her testimony itself is just amazing. So what was it like to grow up with a parent that, just even though she might have been through a lot of things, she showed you like how to keep going and just to stay positive and stay beautiful, all at the same thing, inside and out?
I gave my mom hell growing up.
Oh
So she'll tell
God,
you-
Corey,
Yeah, she'll tell you. I've probably been in every school in Kansas City.
Uh-huh.
And I was suspended, so went to school in the inner city, out south, everywhere. But it made me a chameleon though. 'Cause I could be able to speak to everybody all over.
Right.
So
That
my
code
mom's through a
switching.
lot growing up, and
Mhm.
like I said, I always had an entrepreneurial spirit. So I was getting put out of school because the work was too easy, or
Yeah.
I hated authority, or I hated being told what to do.
Of course.
But all while it's just because I like to do things my own way, pretty much. So, but me and my
Mhm.
mom got really close when she got cancer. That's when we
Mhm.
formed our bond because we butted heads growing up.
Wow.
But yeah, she got diagnosed with stage 3 triple negative breast cancer, and so that's when I had told God, like, pretty much if He kept my mom, that I would change my ways and change my life. And then I had my son around the same time, like
Yeah.
18. So ever since then, I've been trying to walk into that.
Oh my God. And of course, you're working in life, you have the spirit, you're always positive, and it's just so hard to kind of do that sometimes, especially in the area that we grow up. Well, I know y'all grow because I'm not from Kansas City. I've been here long enough to see that, y'all face a lot. You do face a lot, but when did you start your first business, like, legally?
At 20,
20.
it was actually MSMH. It was a clothing line called My Struggle, My Hustle.
Okay.
And I got it all the way to like T.I.'s kids, Bobby J from here. He was on That's So Raven.
Yeah.
I was put, so 20, I had people wearing it everywhere.
Yeah.
And then that was my first business. And then at 21 is when I started Ground Town Sports Performance.
Amazing. So are you an athlete?
I was growing up, yep. And then I played arena football. And then in high school, I was heavily recruited, got in trouble and stuff like that. So that's what made me start the sports and training athletes. I started out doing it for free. I would get a group of athletes together, and I was training free probably for like that first year I started it. I was just like, hey, I'm here Saturday, athletes want to come get work. And I'm like, dang, I love, like, if I could get paid to do this.
Okay.
That following year, I actually started getting paid to do it, and it just went from there. I trained like NFL players, some Chiefs, and all different types of stuff. But I started out doing it for free just because something I love to do.
And then, that's how it is, though. Like, you have to put that work in, show how serious you are about it, because best believe we had some free days.
That's
right. Because nobody know who I was.
Okay, so. You got to build from the bottom, starting from the bottom. Now we're here, is what they say, But from the outside looking in, I'm sure a lot of people think it's easy, or that, maybe you have a silver spoon because Miss Bush is your mom. But what has it been like for you? I mean, what drives you to not give up and to keep hustling through all these different type of businesses and making sure you can stand on your own,
Right. Shoot, if you know if you know anything about entrepreneurship, shoot, I didn't have a service. So my mama just got to the Lonnie Bush, y'all know, after I got home. My mama struggled. Mm-hmm. So I was loading her car up for her to drive to do. It was coming to you fitness.
Okay.
So then we started in the basement. She knocked the basement down. And so mama built her own name.
Wow, y'all, this is crazy.
She just now got to the Lonnie Bush, I know, but no, it's not easy. It's hard. Man. It's a lot of hard days, and I'm trying to be motivation to my friends because all my close childhood friends, they all have been in prison in some sort. I lost them. And I probably the top 5 I hung out with, at least 4 of them all have been in prison. I got 3 in prison right now, still to this day.
Wow.
So I'm just trying to motivate kids that came from where I came from to make a better way. So
now on the grind time carrier and delivery. Is there anything that you won't move?
Okay.
Because I've seen you move dogs. I've seen you move luggage and all type of.
I mean, I didn't move animal species. Like I move anything except like no live human.
Okay. Don't pause him up to drop off your body.
Yeah, but everything else is nothing. If you need to move and I can fit it for the right price, I'll move it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have employees right now?
Yeah, I have people under me that work for me, but I'm the most. So I got a local contract that's Monday through Friday, and that's with all the Walmart pharmaceuticals on the Kansas side. And then I got the airport, and I got other people that work under me for the airport. By the end of this year, I want to have at least 5 people and be able to get them vans and get them up and moving so I can get them on route.
That is amazing. Like just to come back and to be able, first of all, to bring jobs, because whether people want to admit it or not, that is a lot of the reason why our African American males are in these streets and just doing things illegally. It's hard for y'all to get a job. They look at you immediately and just have this stereotype upon you, or maybe you've done things in as a younger child before you got to the point, like you said, I've been through hell. I gave my mama hell, but then you change your life around. So how important do you think it is for you to be that example in our community for other young African American males to see you can do this and you can do it the right way?
Very important. I take it serious because if I can make it from where I came from, anybody can. I didn't been through a lot, so I'm writing a story right now. So if I can make it from, I've been spending from every school in
every school.
So
I'm sorry, that's not funny.
Like, seriously, I didn't win. They didn't send me to Nebraska and that area. So no, I don't feel like anybody has an excuse.
Okay.
Obviously a lot of us are products of our environment, but I feel like it's a lack of resources in a lot of ways. So that's why I have all these kids so I could go. I live in Belton. My son goes to school in Belton.
What?
But I go get all the kids from the city from where I came from and form a team, and I bring him down here to them.
Yeah.
So let him play out south.
Yeah.
I bring them kids to my house every other weekend. I got kids with me right now just to show them like a better way. So.
And you only 28.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's a young age to try, because they say most men don't get sense till they 40 anyway.
Yeah, I had my son at 18, so I had no choice. 19.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to grow up quick.
Well, I had my first at 19. I didn't.
Guilty.
I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up that quick. God forgive me. God forgive me. But when we talk about legacy and being there for the community, what is it that you want people to, when they say or mention grind time, Corian, what is it that you want them to say and know about you?
That he changed the course of a generation.
Oh
I
Lord.
I love it.
Praise him. I'm
goodness.
sorry. He just laughing at us like that's so funny. But I just love this because I know when that came, like coming from the South, Black men are really bred to be like the top of the household, to, be the ones that's out there grinding, working, old days, your husband will be out working. And then, the women are at home in the house or whatever. But coming into an urban area, the roles are reversed. And so it's like to see a young man at 28, 5 streams of income, and to really be out here for his community is amazing. And it's crazy because a lot of people don't, even still, as many people know what you do, it's a lot of people who don't know what you do.
Yeah, because I'm low key. I ain't really on the scene. I don't go to the club.
Yeah.
Like I be chilling. So
Like, I really noticed you because of your grind. Like, seriously, like, everywhere I seen, like, it's grind time. And so, how did you get a contract with the airport, though? Like,
how did that happen? Yes.
It's crazy because I was just looking up different ways to get courier contracts, and I learned the courier business from YouTube.
Okay, but on yourself, by
real estate,
yourself.
everything. But I didn't pay no courses. I just learned it for myself. So
Yeah.
I took the steps they did, and I started calling around. I called the airport and did the exact steps they told me to do from the video from the dude who does out of Atlanta. And then I ended up with every contract except Spirit, and I think that's in Delta. Everything else, I got all the contracts for them over there. So.
Did y'all hear what this man said? On his own, by himself, the steps off the YouTube University. And so that lets you know, because I remember I seen something that was like some type of meme, and it said that, we used to think that it was we didn't have enough knowledge, but now there's a wealth of knowledge out there. And do you feel like people use it?
Not as much as they should.
Okay.
Because it's so much I've learned that people are paying thousands and thousands of dollars to learn when you can just.
YouTube University.
It's YouTube. The resources that we have everything right now.
Right.
So I don't know if you don't see anything, you're just not trying to learn it. So.
Are you going to get on there? Okay, because he's on the way.
I'm just gonna close the door.
Okay, thank you. You are so smart. So, are you? You say you're a father? You have one child?
I got 4.
All right. Okay. Oh gosh.
I got 4. So that's why I do it for, really, to help to be able to create. My son will tell you himself. He got his list of affirmations he reads every day.
Every day.
And he'll tell you he want to be an entrepreneur. He don't want to work for anybody.
Yeah.
I asked him, like, when you get older, would you rather work for yourself or would you work for somebody else? And he'll tell me. So just trying to build everything for him, for them.
So say you had all the money in the world and, you got your businesses already. What's one thing you wish you could do that, maybe you haven't got to that point yet?
Open up a school.
My brother, what?
Yeah, that's the end.
End game.
Like for GT Elite, my organization is K through 5th.
Yeah.
So my short-term goals, by the time my oldest group gets to 8th grade, that I have some type of, even if it's small, an academy for them though. So where I can funnel all my athletes through that school program in small classrooms. They actually have a curriculum. They work out throughout the day for their sports.
Right.
So if I can get the funding for that, that's my
that's your ultimate
goal, to have an academy.
I can see that happening without anything. So before we let you go, one thing we have to always do when you come through Nite Hype Show is get your top 5. So what you listening to right now that's keeping your grind alive?
Lately, all week I've been on the music watch, just in general.
Music watch.
Nipsey is always
bruh. Oh, Kurt.
Yeah,
always.
Yeah, Nipsey, Kevin Gates.
Uh-huh.
And I've been on Rod Wave lately.
Okay. I ain't got on that wave yet, but I heard a lot
of
people
talking about it. That's how I even got 5. There's a 3.
3?
Yeah, I mean Meek 4. So that's
okay.
That's all the the struggle, the trap.
Okay, all
music.
the trap strugglers, yeah.
But those 4 that but and then it's not a music, but the Bigger Pockets podcast.
Yeah, big. Okay.
I've been on that all.
Tell them again.
All day long.
Tell them again, Grind Time. The
Bigger Pockets podcast.
It's podcast. Y'all better listen. Over. I'm back. I mean, it's crazy because I didn't even know you at all, but just seeing you everywhere, and like you said, not at the club, not hanging out, nothing, but literally putting this grind down everywhere. And once I seen the courier thing, because even Amazon was like setting out money to give to people to start their own courier.
That's where I started.
Shut your mouth up.
Yeah, that's what made me want to go ahead and branch out and do my own.
Wow. So the opportunities are there. We're just not taking them.
Yeah, they there. That's so me. When you say people come work for me, really they would still be their own boss. I would get the contracts, which I would get a percentage of the contracts. But if you don't report to me, you just go and do the contracts that I give you, and you get paid. So in a sense, I'm trying to create more bosses.
Yes.
That's what's up. Now I heard the question about the children. So with these children, does it come a female companion?
My wife.
Hey, come on.
He didn't say his girlfriend.
I was
He didn't
trying
say his baby mama.
I was trying to figure out, what was really going on.
Yeah,
just for the ladies that
okay, for the ladies listening.
You got all this income coming, all these different businesses now.
They
don't want to know.
Okay.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
And so she, all 4, one woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's a blessing. That is a blessing. So if you tell everybody where they can find out more information about you, if they want to get on the grind with you, how do they get connected? What's all about your grind time?
So you just look up Grind Time Corian, GRINDTIME Corian, KRAYON. If you just Google it, all my platforms will pop up on it. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Grind Time Corian, and everything will pop up. And I'm transparent. You hit me up. Any questions, people can tell you. Any questions for me, I'm here to answer.
You're not a hater. You're not going to withhold information.
Nah. Okay. It was done to me.
Oh, and don't that make you mad?
So I know how it
Man, especially on that real estate tip. I asked a whole real estate woman one time, like, what do I need to do to like get in, community projects, whatever. You would have thought I asked this woman to send me to college school. Just help us this thing out.
I'm free. I'm an open book. I've helped people with real estate deals. I ain't got no money.
Right?
The hell, that's
amazing.
That's a blessing.
I praise God even blesses you and let your contract stretch even farther. It's putting on for the town 2020. It's just so much going on in Kansas City right now. And so to be out there, I guess maybe you'll be contracted with the NFL next.
Hey,
they have a draft coming up here.
I
heard the Super Bowl coming 2025. Kansas City about to be on.
Yeah, it's the big for entrepreneurs in Kansas.
Yes, it is. It is.
I appreciate y'all.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. We really appreciate you.
We really do. And anything else, anytime you got some popping, don't hesitate to reach out because we go. If you want us to, put in a Grind Time Corian, if you come and get
yes, we can do so.
Wow, that'll work. Thank you.
No problem. Have a great one, man.
Too.
Hey, we'll be right back in a moment, though.
All right, I've already paused that.
You paused it?
I paused it.
Good job, bro. You dope.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Now, how do you pause this thing?
I don't know.
Okay. We're gonna leave it live. It's cool.
This is the first time we did that. Hey, listen. Sister right now ain't got no job. So
I seen your post.
Man.
I seen your post.
And let me tell you that in itself just really made me want to be out here on my own thing. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
so
this let me I can link you with the dude from the main person from the airport.
Mm-hmm.
It's the lady who doing the Prius.
Yeah.
So I got the big van, I got an extra.
Right. But if I have my little Impala, I can do it.
Don't matter. You got a little super stuff in there.
Jesus. Hey, we gonna take a picture?
Thank you.
Yes, we gotta take pics.
Right. How we gonna do this? How do you? Oh, I think you can't pause it. You only can end it.
Just let that thing roll. Okay, or don't let it roll. You can.
No, this is dope.
That is. I didn't know you had all that going on, sir.
I did. I was sitting back like, oh my God, this is. And then I didn't know you was this young. I thought you was. How we gonna do our pictures?
Okay, so you can't do it on there. So we can do.
We need our backdrop.
Y'all know
I do
a
have
hack for a picture. If you put it in the video mode, and then you can take still shots from the video.
That's how you do all yours.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you be getting your little
I can do the little timer daily,
Yeah, I'm excited. Grind Time Corian
just came through. Our next interviews are here.
Okay.
Just FYI. Let me make sure I got the little timer daily on the bad boy. I got a 3-second thing. We're gonna make it 5 seconds.
Yeah. Is that gonna be wide enough? Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, in the middle. Where's my Nite Hype Show? I already put my thing. I would want to put Nite Hype somewhere, but it's cool.
Wow.
Because I'm trying to always
scoot it over this way. There you go.
I'm glad you remember pictures because you already know.
Yeah, we haven't gotten from the last one.
Let's get scoot over here a little bit more.
Right, isn't it? Something. What is that?
Because you all in a corner. Here we go. So again.
Scoot on over.
Yeah.
One more.
One more.
Grind time.
Grind time.
Yeah, I like that one. Thank you so much for
That's
coming
me.
through. I'm
Thank
talking
you.
about anytime you got something going on.
Yes,
Let us
let
know.
us know. Thank
For
you very
real.
much. Nice meeting you.
Let everybody else too. Let them come through. Tell them.
Yeah, tell them.
Take care.
Thank you. See you later.
We're welcome.
Hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. Erica, you didn't see. Good to finally meet you. You're nice on the mic. Just want to let you know. Come on in, you next.
Hey, Eric the dude, eat your food.
Eat your food. Would you like any coffee?
Indeed.
All right, thank you.
Hashtags.
All right, I'm gonna do this one and then we'll get you next. You got time, all right.
What you say? What you looking for?
Something to put this on now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we ain't got a trash can. That's the one thing we missing over here.
Like a piece of tissue or something. That's all good.
You look so different from your Facebook.
Well, I look like
You
He looks like Method Man. Do you see
Well,
that?
you look all chubby on Facebook, but you skinny.
yeah, I'm a slim dude.
He got smell like Method Man. Oh my God. I see you and I want to do the whole Mary J. Blige song.
Your own. I mean.
Yeah, that a lot, I swear.
Okay, so we are about to go
I
up
swear he got to be a cousin or something.
with interview number 2. This is Eric the Dude. Is that your
Eric the
name?
Dude, eat your
It's no, my rap name is Eat a Dude, Eat Your Food. My rap name is Eat a Dude, but I just put Eat a Dude.
Eat the dude. Okay, let
Is
me.
there a song that you want to promote right now, or anything that you want us to? Because we would like to put it into the edit it into the podcast.
You can play that song "Stay With Me."
Okay.
Play that one.
Is it possible if you could send that, like, send us the? Not right now. I mean, take your time because we ain't gonna get this edited and ain't gonna be put out for a little bit. But send that to us. We'll be happy to put that into.
Is it the one with Zoe on it? I like
I like
that.
that one too. Yes.
I like that.
I do. I like
That's
that
my
one too.
girl too. I love her.
So man, I love Zoe too. Man. She's great at what she do.
Right. So now we're gonna come back and we're gonna do the lip kisses by Nika.
Yes.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
You got your
You got your headphones. So it'll be about a 15-minute interview. It moves kind of fast, but just like you're just talking to anybody.
Mm-hmm. And you know, if you want to get close to the mic, get close to the mic. Or if you're that type of person that's laid back, chill, you take the mic with you.
Just make sure we can hear you.
Yes. And the headphones echo, but it don't echo in real life.
Got it.
He said, "Got it."
He ain't new to this life.
Obviously. We
All right.
still going.
Here we go. Ready, set, go.
What's good, Nite Hypers? It's your hype homegirl hashtag Swag Yeezy.
And we back.
We back. Portion 2 brought to you by Lip Kisses by Nika. Currently, she's going to have some new lip gloss coming soon with long wear formula. 3D mink lashes also available and can be worn up to 20 times with proper care. Okay.
Yeah.
With these beautiful lashes and lip gloss, you'll definitely be feeling yourself. Purchase and follow Lip Kisses by Nika, Nekia, on Facebook.
Ew. And we have somebody out here also grinding in KC.
Yes, sir.
Also grinding in KC with
I
the
just
but
like
on the
his
music
name.
tip. You
Yeah,
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
music tip.
You know what I'm saying? We got Eat a Dude, Eat Your Food. You know what I'm saying?
Eat a dude.
Yeah,
Eat a dude in the
Eat a
food.
dude, but eat your food. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's up with that name, though? Because for real,
I got
really
that name
like
from
that
my
show.
crew, man. My friends gave me that name years ago.
Just because. Did you
It was
eat their
probably like
food?
about 2000, probably 10. It was a Lil Wayne song he came out with, like in 2010, 11. It was like called, what was that song? The name of the song? It was called Fuck Food. Like, if you remember that song.
Yeah.
So I love the ladies, so, you know, they would call me Eat the Dude, Eat the Food.
That is so funny. And that's crazy. You love the ladies, but your latest song that caught my eye, which made us invite you to the show, was the Stay With Me. And with featuring Zoe Ortiz with her gorgeous melodic voice. But what was the premise behind writing that song, and what made you want to record it, considering you sound like a ladies man?
Because, you know, I feel like there's a lot of good women out there that deserve that type of attention, you know, from a man. So I
Did
was,
y'all hear what he said?
And I'm a spiritual dude. I'm a deep dude, so I just wanted to dig deep. You know what I'm saying? Make a song for the ladies.
Wow.
Make them feel good.
I was listening to another song that you had with some ladies in the video. Some little, little lingerie like clothing. What is that song called?
If I. Yeah,
I like that one too.
Yeah, that's a classic.
That's a classic. He
Yeah.
said. How long you been doing this artist rapping thing?
I've been doing it like in the studio, like really making it happen since I was like 16.
Wow. Wow. So music is your thing.
Always been.
When did you realize that you really had that talent? Like, when did you really want to be serious with it?
Like, ever since I can remember, I would love music. Like, I seriously love music. Like, I used to be little, the big speakers back in the day. I used to be right there with my ear like this.
Listening to it.
Feeling good on the inside. Like, I love music that much.
Wow. So do you produce too then?
No, I don't make the beats, but I just write music.
Nice. So you can write us an R&B song too?
Oh, of course.
I feel like he can.
I think he can. Them lyrics, I've been listening to your music. Them lyrics is very nice. Very nice.
So what do you want people to know about you as an artist, especially coming out of KC, with Super Bowl champs now, gang.
So I'm right now on KC.
Awesome, KC. So what do you want people to know about you as a Kansas City artist?
Me, for the most part, is that I really care about my craft, and I really want to reach out and touch people with my music, and touch it with all emotions and make them feel good. You know what I'm saying? When they going through things, but the main thing, I want to try to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? Show the people a way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And I have a purpose that I know that. With money, it can't be purchased. Like, I'm searching for something real, like,
priceless,
righteousness, truth.
Okay, bro, come through.
Get with money.
You can't put money on it, right? You can't even buy it with money. We seen that at the parade.
But I also want to express all that through the music.
So what makes you feel accomplished in this?
Oh, because of me, like what I listen to and what I care about. Like, I definitely care that other people like and love what I'm doing.
Okay.
But, I've been doing it for a while, and I got a good belief in what I think about things. So when I hear my music and I know it's good, and I'm like, that's all I need to know that it's good.
You like the baby. Like, you need something to bob to, so you'll go in the studio and make it yourself.
Exactly.
Okay.
I listen to myself.
Yes, I like that.
So how do you describe yourself, your sound musically?
I'm I would just say outside the box. Like, I'm not in a box. I wouldn't say it's gospel music, but I might have a song just directly for God or directly for people who trying to find a way. You know what I'm saying? I might have a song for women who like to go out and party. I might have a song for
women who like to be loved.
Exactly.
Everything for everybody.
So I always say I'm the blessed. I'm not the best. I'm the blessed. So.
The best. I like that.
You better come through, either dude.
Right.
You better come
so
through.
who else is on your team? Do you have any other people that you want to spotlight, bring out?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I got a shout out to my co-CEO. His name is Cash. He's not here, but his name is Cash. I got Sandman. He's a writer. He's a producer. He's the president. I got Zoe. She's definitely a part of me. She writes music and she performs. She's definitely dope. Zoe Ortiz. And I got Kyler Keith. He sung on that song If I.
Oh, that was him. Okay.
Him singing on there. He's an artist, and I got an artist named Mariah. She just had a baby, but she'll be back soon.
Nice.
And I got another artist, good friend, Casey Shafe. He's a country singer.
Shut your mouth.
We have all different genres.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you with this? Okay.
Do.
That's what. So you was cool with the Old Town Road when Nas X came with it?
Yeah, I kind of feel like, in a weird way, I inspired it because I've been making music like that with Casey since 2017, and I got songs that's similar to that. And I just ain't put it out yet, but I feel like I put it in the universe to inspire some stuff like that.
Yes, I love that. So if you talk about legacy, what do you want to leave as a black man out of Kansas City doing this thing and doing it wholeheartedly with a purpose, not just for the platform or to be, you know, shown or to be shining, but like, what do you want your legacy to be?
You know, I want my legacy to be that, you know, that I came here and I cared about everybody and everything, and not just really myself. Like, and that's another thing I try to put out in my music is show that I actually really do care about people's states, about people's mind states and what they thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I'm a spiritual dude, so I care about everybody.
What's your song?
Leo.
Y'all pretty bossy.
Okay. Well, I can see that. That's that strength of a line. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I really do like that because a lot of artists, you know, it was just so funny. I was on, you know, Facebook, remind you of your memories, and I was just like, what if we held all of like our higher black artists with money at a higher standard? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we made them like really come back and care? And I see a little bit more of it now, but you know, like let's take for instance the Diddy situation. And he was talking about black excellence, and then 2 days later, Mace came out like, hold on, bro.
Exactly.
You ain't about black excellence.
Still old. Us black people. But,
so you know, just to know that these people at the top are who we look up to, and we really shouldn't.
Exactly.
We really shouldn't.
I'm glad that you woke and understand that.
You know, I try to be a little spiritual myself. So how do you balance your personal life and music? Because what do you do personally?
Personally, it is music really these days, but you know, I like a lot of things. You know, I can get into anything as long as I'm with the right people. Yeah. Or right person. I basically get in anything.
You can vibe out with anybody, huh? I like that.
That's dope. Maybe you can like collaborate
with us
for like an 83 or like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I
got excited with that.
Okay. I don't know. We ain't pulled out our rap game in a while. Me and this nerd used to write raps, and we.
I'm more of the singer of the group. Yeah. Okay, that's me. You know,
I got some bars. I can do. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I'm saying?
She do got bars. It's the same bars that I've been saying for years.
But she do got bars. I might take us a little longer to write stuff down, but yeah.
Oh God! So do you do like poetry or anything else? Do you sing?
No.
No, you're not a singer.
I'm a terrible singer. No, but I do. I sing it when I write the music, you know. Yeah. But it's terrible.
Yeah. You ain't with the auto-tune or nothing like that.
No, I'm not. I mean, no. I like it. Right. Certain songs, you know.
But not every song. No. Okay. So what do you think about like the current state of music in Kansas City?
Really, I like a lot of people in Kansas City currently, but it's just really not being shown or on the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The people that, you know, that's really out, proud of them doing their thing, but you know, the people I kind of listen to, they not really out there. Right. People are not up on them. But, you know, I think there's some good artists here. You know what I'm saying? I really do.
I hope we really get that, you know, like that one day. I mean, don't get me wrong. Exactly. You know, I mean, we got Tech, of course, and that, but I know it is some dope, super dope.
Shout out to Rich, shout out to Tech, shout out to the
everybody else putting us on, right? But it is more like, because I ain't gonna lie, did you make a cheap anthem?
No, I didn't make a teacher anthem. No, I didn't. But I got a song that's kind of
with the
you can play it. You can feel good about it. Like we made it. I got a song called "We Made It," and it kind of, you know.
Damn. Okay.
People came out the woodwork with
they did,
and I love that. It had me feeling really hype about that.
I like the one where the guy was like, "I'm about to not rap for 49 seconds," and he just
went with it. Yeah, he went with it.
I can't remember the guy I heard, and I can't remember it, man. It might be the same one.
I bet you
heard it on the radio.
Yeah.
I was I like this one.
Yeah, he did that. It was tons of them though.
Yeah, it was lots of them.
Top 5, dead or alive.
Top 5, dead or alive. Okay, we got Tupac.
Okay.
We got Tupac Shakur. We got Dylon. I say my top 5. No, here we go. It's Tupac.
Okay.
And it'll be Nas.
Okay.
Okay.
Had to be Jay-Z.
Of course.
had to be E40.
Okay, E40.
Okay, E40.
And then I would say
Right with me, man.
Eminem.
Okay.
Eminem.
Emma's dope.
I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, he a little weird.
He a little weird,
right?
Right. But he's spiritual with his stuff too.
Oh yeah,
like
he's
a
very
lot of stuff that
spiritual
he
and
don't
super
rap with.
lyrical.
Yeah,
like, so,
yeah. So
I
that's
love
probably
him.
because I don't understand half the stuff he's saying.
Cause he be on it, boy.
Oh my gosh, hilarious!
And you know, I just found out. I told you about this. I just found out of the whole Nas and Jay-Z beef. How it all started. It all started from Memphis Bleak and his crew.
What happened? What was that? I never heard.
So Nas made a song, and somebody, one of his friends, one of Memphis Bleak's friends, came and told Meek like, he's talking about you on here, da, 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 da. But it really wasn't. So Meek thinking, you know, he's trying to come after me. So he made a song, and then after that, Nas came back with something, and then after that, Jay was like, nah, bro. I got this, and that's when Ether and all the other stuff came out. That was crazy.
I was so ecstatic and hyped when that was going on.
One of the best rap beats of all time.
Definitely.
Best rap beats of all time, and it all came from a mistake.
Oh, for a minute, right? Ain't that crazy?
That is crazy. Just to have, you know, Jay or Nas as top 5 in people's minds is just amazing to me. And then some of that all came from that time, you know, or before with the Stillmatic, you know. It's just I just love hip hop.
We do. I do too. I do. I'm kind of behind it, but still, I do.
We all behind it. Okay, well, let's get everybody else you want to give a shout out to. Who would you like to know where you at, where to find you, where to find your music?
You can find my music on any digital streaming platform.
Okay.
Eat a Dude, you know, just type it in there. You're gonna get some great music. And you can find me on Instagram, E_the_dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Facebook. It's Eat a Dude, Eat Your Food.
Hey,
I think isn't Clark on there?
Eat
a Dude?
Yeah, Eric.
Eat
your food.
I'm looking him up.
Eat Your Food, it'll pop up.
I love it.
Nice.
So we're going to drop one of your songs that we are really interested in playing for our listeners.
DJ play that.
Right. So can you go ahead and just go ahead and introduce the song for us?
Yeah, this song is called Stay With Me, featuring Zoe Ortiz.
Ew. It's a banger, y'all. All right, and that is it for the Nite Hype Show after the song.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay. Shout out these 2 ladies. I'm proud of them for doing their thing, man.
Thank you.
Great look.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you can find us
at the Nite Hype Show, NITEHYPE
That's
show,
us.
of course, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can email us, nitehypeshow@gmail.com if you want to come through and drop
anything.
Literally anything.
Promote whatever.
And
we got a new YouTube channel.
Yes, we do. You can like and subscribe there as well. So, of course, if it's anytime you need to come through, drop new music, show off some of them new artists that you got on the roster.
I got new music coming next month. I got a mixtape coming next month called God Favors Hard Time Volume 2.
Ooh,
and I have
that
an
sounds
album
hard.
dropping this June called Yesterday Was Like Hell, Let Today Be Like Heaven. I've got lots more coming.
Yeah, okay. So he's coming back through, basically. That's what you're saying.
That's what he's saying.
Okay.
Gotta come back.
Gotta come back. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, man. Keep doing what you're doing in the town. I'm so proud of my Black brothers.
Yes,
like, y'all are changing the narrative of a whole generation.
I'm these Black brothers too, man. They're good fathers in this generation.
Yes. Good fathers, good men, and just really doing what they need to do. So, of course, you can find them always here on the Nite Hype Show.
That's right.
I bid you adieu.
Dang.
Hey,
good
job. Oh my God. I love talking to people because you learn so much. Oh my God.
I love it.
So how old are you then?
34.
34. Man, that's so dope. The guy that do you know Corian? You just seen him in the thing. Man, he 28 doing his career thing. Like, it's just weird because the past, like, I moved here in 2007. And I ain't gonna lie, it was so many lanes around.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of them.
But y'all is really, okay, but y'all are really out here making a difference, and that's so dope. Okay, you go
Appreciate
do
coming
that.
on
We
the
gotta
show.
get your picture.
Yes, pictures. Oh, keep reminding me of that.
You
Shoot, I'll
terrible.
Be like, all right, thank you.
We're trying
Oh.
to get back into our new season, and
Yes.
we've been.
It's kind of, yeah, we're working on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, we get though.
Here you go. You do it.
Okay.
What happened to that other man?
He just said he'd be back because he had coffee downstairs. So he went to get
Hopefully. Is that coffee, man?
coffee. Yes, one great.
Well,
I wish I stopped at McDonald's.
We'll have to get us a Keurig. Okay, well, you should put the guest in the middle, so you gotta get in the middle.
Yes. Here we go. 5 seconds.
No, what?
What? We get
Okay, come on.
Come close.
I feel so sure.
Hey.
I'm so sure. How tall are you?
6'2".
Oh, okay.
Met man brother in the building.
Okay, one more. One more.
Man, brother in the building.
For real. People tell you that
All the time, man. I mean, all the time. I've been hearing it lately, like 8 times a day. I'm serious.
So excited. So I think we should have this one out. What, the fourth week?
Oh, sheesh. I'll have to look it up.
We'll let you know. But once you'll start seeing the obnoxious amount of tags.
I emailed them. We're going to have it out, but I think we're going to move it a little bit further out. So I'll let you know when it is.
Yeah.
But just in time for the mixtape, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely
Exactly.
it will be in. For
Good
real,
time.
bring your people through.
I will.
Especially the country dude. That's
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
very interesting
And Zoe,
to
too.
do. Yes, and Zoe,
Definitely.
too, please.
Definitely.
Yes. Oh,
We just
that's
stay in
awesome.
touch and set it up.
Okay.
Everything we can do.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Nice to
And
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Please put on a review
Yes,
on our
please.
page. I'll put this in your pocket. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Two down.
Yes. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
too.
E.
Oh, y'all welcome.
And
Thank
one
you.
more to go.
Thank you.
You can't. I'm your interim entertainment. I'm so excited. Shout out to everybody in the town that's doing their thing, coming through, letting us know with the Nite Hype Show.
Welcome back.
And we got our next guest coming up. Grind time done came through. It'll do.
That was just bringing for Dr. Thurman.
Hi.
You guys want to use it?
Yes.
What is that? Oh,
The
fresh,
logo.
fresh,
Logo.
fresh. Where's
Mr. Lightning Mitchell?
Can you sit this? How you
Yes,
doing?
I'm sorry.
My name
How
is
you doing?
Indy,
Pleased to
hashtag
meet you.
swag, you as well. So where you
I don't
gonna
know.
put
I'm
it?
trying to figure it out.
Can it sit right there?
Nope, it won't show. Let's see if we can pop
Oh, prop it up.
it up. Prop it up.
This is, see, I get to see everything.
Prop it up a tad tittle more.
There we go. I just brought the camera down, G.
Did you? You did that. Look at you. Look at you.
I wish I could have played in this. You could tell me I wasn't no basketball star.
Ooh.
For real.
If I could post this one. I
Oh.
don't want to put it on.
She said 116 is due. It's not 116, is it?
No.
Okay.
No. Because I already did my portion.
Okay. So I gotta do this.
Just change it on there. Well, I'll just take this back over here because I don't know where to put that thing.
Don't let me forget. Ain't that said I almost forgot that quick again? Lord Jesus. Take care of business.
Give me 1 second. You guys can just converse while I
Okay.
switch this out
So
and
let me-
put on a new one.
What's your name? Lightning?
Yeah, Lightning Mitchell.
That's your real name?
Yes, it is.
That is so cool. I was going to
Your
ask you
parents
that.
named you that?
No, actually it was changed because it's a long story.
Okay.
But yeah, it was legally changed when
Uh-huh.
I was in college playing football.
Wow.
The guys convinced me. Everybody felt I was going pro. And everybody convinced me. My name was Ned Mitchell. My
Wow.
father, after my father, Ned Jr. was my name.
Mhm.
But they said, Ned, you can't have a name like that.
Ned,
Man. When you
going
go
to the
NFL,
football
They
league.
said, you gotta have one of them names like Abdul Jabbar, Larry Bird, Magic
Yeah.
Johnson. I said, really? They said, yeah. They said, don't worry about it. We'll get you. We'll fix it for you.
Yeah.
And they all came over to my apartment because I was staying off campus. They came over there one night. It was raining and storming, and everybody was trying to figure out a name for me.
Yeah.
And one of the players was up at the window, looking out of the window. He was watching the lightning move across the sky. And he said, I got it. They said, what do you thought you got? You supposed to be helping us figure out a name for him.
Yeah.
He said, I got it. He said, come here. We all went to the wonder. He said, look at the lightning. And we were watching the lightning.
Yeah.
I went there, and he said, that's how you move on the field. And everybody agreed to that. And they said, that's your name, lightning. You know.
Wow.
And I accepted because I know my speed was something God had given me. So we went to court and it was legally changed to lightning.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. You talk about that is a real life history story. And that y'all just all got together. You and your
Right.
college.
Me and all the players, I'm the offensive players, running back. You know, so they all come over to the apartment, you know.
Wow.
And I'm from Louisiana, you know, I'm a country boy with all these guys. Guys, yeah, they said, oh, don't worry, we'll fix it for you. We'll help you. You know?
Oh, that's amazing.
And I'm accepting everything they say, you know.
I'm from the South too. I'm from Arkansas.
Oh, you really? Oh, okay. I'm from Jonesboro, Louisiana.
Wow.
Louisiana.
Jonesboro, Louisiana. The Bayou country.
How long you been here? Do you stay here?
Yeah, I live in Kansas City. I've been in Kansas City probably every bit of. Oh boy, I bet you. When I was come out of high school, you know, I used to come up here and work. Because my sister and her husband lived here, and I worked at Smack's Hamburger during the summer.
Oh wow.
And I would go back home, you know, after the summer was over, you know. But I came up with one summer to work because I was getting ready to go to Grambling and play football for Eddie Robinson. You know? So I was up at work, and my mom called me and told me I had to come home. You know, when your parents call you, you think it's something up. You know?
Something.
And, you know, so I said, "What's up, Mom?" I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "You've been drafted." I said, "What?" She said, "You've been drafted."
In a war?
Yes.
Oh,
I was
wow.
drafted. I had to go to Vietnam right out of high school.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Who knows what you could have been doing if you
Right.
didn't get drafted?
Right,
Goodness
right,
gracious. You could have been.
It changed my whole life.
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
And then when you got back home,
I struggled with trying to put it together again, you know, because it was just, you know, I was 18 years old. I was told a gun in my hands, said be shoot or be shot.
Man,
you know.
Okay.
Right. As we was landing in Vietnam, they said, the guy was saying, if I plan land, be ready to run for cover. You know, so it was a whole nother world I was in. You know.
Right.
Oh.
When did you start Women's Basketball Association?
Now that's, you know, again, I was pursuing, after I got back from Nam, I was pursuing my dream to play professional football. You know, I had a tribe with a minor league team up in Wisconsin, you know, called the Delaware Red Devil. And I figured if I could make that team, I would have opportunity of the Packers watching and seeing me, my potentials, you know. That was my dream. So I was up there, you know, pursuing this. And and you didn't make no money in minor league, so I had to do another job. I was working at a manufacturer while I was up there.
Yeah.
And one night I was at this factory working. I said, Lord, I can't do it no more.
Okay.
You know, I said, Lord, you got to do something to help me get into professional. I was supposed to be saying football, but I said professional sports. I figured God understood. But
okay. We think he understands, right?
So, and as God is my witness, it's something just like I'm talking, you come up in my mind, heart to create a women's professional basketball league. And I was so scared when I heard it. It was like chills came up on my body. You know, then I looked, I thought maybe my brothers and the other guys were working was just trying to freak me out.
Yeah, here you see.
So I sat there a moment, and then it came again, and I got up because I was scared, and I moved back to the cafeteria where other people was out of the area that I was at. And then I said to myself, I said, okay, Lord, if this is something you want me to do, I said, I'm going to tell my brother and this other gentleman that was riding with me that I'm going to quit and I'm going to create this league.
Right.
And I said, but if they laugh, I'm going to laugh right along with them. I did. But I said, if they don't laugh, I know this is what you want me to do. That night about 1 o'clock after we got off, we got in my little 626 miles, and, you know, we were driving home, you know, and I turned the radio on, and they said, what are you doing? Well, I like the song. Leave that up. I said, wait, I want to tell you guys something. They said, well, hurry up. Okay, I said, I said, I'm thinking about creating a women's professional basketball league. And I'm waiting on them to last or to drive, and nobody's laughing,
Yeah.
And the first guy said, man, that'll be good because women have nowhere else to go after college.
After college, it's over.
Right. Then my brother said, yeah, that'd be a good idea. They said, you really going to do that? And I'm thinking,
well, shoot,
said,
now
right,
not
I said it.
right. But remember, I told God if they didn't laugh, I know that's what he wanted me to do.
wanted you to do.
But I forgot about it, man. No, that wasn't happening. I'm pursuing football. So I went on. 2 weeks later, I kept, pursuing my football thing. And what God brought on me the next 2 weeks just blew me away. And I started doing what he asked me to do from that moment.
Wow. Yeah. Isn't that so? Okay, we got to get
started
because we got some good stuff going on
behind the scenes.
I know, right?
Here you go, sir. You put those on now. They echo with this FYI.
Okay.
And
what amazing.
That is beautiful. All right, now don't just let me know if you want to say that again on the recording. That's cool too. All right, you ready? We're gonna do it. We gotta start all
the way over.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All righty. Ready, set, go.
What's up?
Hey. What's up, my
It is your hype homegirl. #swag Geezy.
And DJ Missy.
And we are live once again for the Nite Hype Show.
Show.
You want to know what's so dope?
What?
What's so dope though? We're
What's
at
so
our
dope?
new venue.
Our new venue, our new studio.
AKA, it is the Black Archives of Mid-America of Kansas City. Thank you so much for letting us use this space once again. They've created this amazing studio.
Mm-hmm.
And not only are they letting us use your space, but you can as well come down, check it out, 18th and Vine, where they're preserving our social, economic, political, and cultural history.
Mm-hmm.
To request a tour, please contact info@blackarchives.org.
Yay! And we have someone really cool in the building.
Really cool.
Really cool in the building. Let's introduce author and founder of the Women's Basketball Association, Dr. Lightning Mitchell.
Lightning Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Hello, welcome.
I said doctor. It's good.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, thank the Lord.
Yes, now, oh my gosh, we had such a great behind the scenes talk.
Conversation, yes.
I don't even know where to start, but I do want to start like from the beginning because when I heard that his name was Lightning, I was just like, is that your real name? And it is.
Yes, it is.
That's his real name, y'all.
Real name. This is so cool. So, in the first episode, we had Dr. Karma come on, and she was just discussing everything Black and all the archives and information they have here in this building. They also discussed the WBA and how it was founded here in Kansas City.
Yes, it was. It was actually found here in Kansas City. But the sad thing about it, the whole world don't even know this.
I know, they don't. Because I'm going to tell you why. I am a hoopster. I might say. I did JUCO, North Arkansas College. We came up here to play against y'all Penn Valley people. But as I was growing up, the first women's league for me was the WNBA. I was so excited that, after college, I would be able to continue on and do this professionally. But when did the WBA start?
The WBA actually started in 1992 is when I laid the foundation for this league.
So 5 years before the WNBA.
Yes.
He's the original.
Okay. How does it feel to be a person that comes up with something so original, so kind of before its time, actually, and to see where women's basketball is now? What does that mean to you?
For me, it was a great opportunity to be a part of this venture, but the idea was actually given to me by the grace of God.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to steal the glory.
Yes.
So and withstand that, it's a great opportunity because it gives women an opportunity to stay here in the United States and continue like man has been doing for decades.
Mm-hmm. like seriously for decades, right? And then it is kind of different because women we can have children, and a lot of that was I know with the WNBA that was a lot of the concerns, etc. when it first started. But what was it like for you to get this idea from the Lord, and of course it being confirmed, and to carry out starting a whole league?
At first, it was very difficult.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Because I know people are probably thinking, what?
Right.
Right, but when the Lord gave me this idea, I was pursuing my dream, which was to
Mhm.
play professional football, and that was my dream, but that wasn't God's vision for me. And when I understood what God's vision was, it gave me an opportunity to do something for somebody else.
Yeah.
Serve instead of being served.
Oh, because don't we hate that? Especially in this day and age. I'm pretty sure you see it, but we hate to be of service in any way. But to think that a black man stood up at that time and said, you know what, this is something that we need for all women, not just, African American, but all women. You are a part of history.
Yeah, and it's a thing that, again, that the world, this has been hidden from the world this long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because, like I said, when the vision was given to me, I remember we had our trial at the Milwaukee Bucks training facility up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin,
Wow.
and I had opportunity at that point in time to see God really work.
Mm-hmm.
I had sent out 136 letters to major universities, letting girls know we were going to have a trial, for to introduce women professional basketball
Yeah.
to the United States. Okay, at this trial, we had got everything together, and we were set for this trial. And I remember at first I had 5 players standing in there. I had all the media that to cover the story.
Mm-hmm.
Every media piece in Milwaukee was there. So I remember when I saw 5 girls, I was so disappointed because I had sent out 136 letters. And I thought, well, I said the girls will be here because a couple of media people asked me. They said, "Is anybody got a show? You only got
Right.
5 people." I said, "The girls will be here. They know what time they're supposed to be here." You know. And then I said to the gentlemen, I said, "Excuse me, please." And I went down to the men's room and I prayed. I actually prayed. I said, I cried out to the Lord. I said, "Lord, please help me here." You know. And after I said that little prayer, I went back upstairs, and the girls had supposed to have been in the gym at 10 o'clock, and at probably a minute two or so, those
Mm-hmm.
glass doors opened, and we had over 200 and some players that showed up for that trial.
Oh, jeez.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Just talk about, and it's kind of weird because I did remember when that WNBA first came out. I was like, why isn't it just WBA? Like National Basketball Association, whatever. But when you started this and those 200 girls walked through, how, like, I don't want to say vindicated, but we was talking about behind the scenes, the confirmation of God Himself. Like this, for even this interview for me is bigger than the WA, but to be led and lead and confirm that you are doing the right thing. What did it feel like for you, even knowing like, okay, I've given up my dream of playing professional sports, but here I am setting up this platform for somebody else. How long did it take you to just get everything in order and to push through and get those first games started?
Okay, after '92, we ran that tour in 12 different states,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw that the interest was there.
Mm-hmm.
So after that tour, I had lost quite a bit of money in that tour because I had nobody helping, no major
Right, it was
sponsor.
all you.
Right, but God always provided an
Mm-hmm.
opportunity in a way. So after that tour, I came back to Kansas City, and I started laying out my blueprint to go forward with this
Yeah.
idea. And I was working at a place down in on 18th and Vine. I think it was called Crafts 2. And I was working in Kansas City Star had done an article about the story, and Women's Sports and Fitness magazine had done an article about it. And the owner I just started working at this place. I'd been there maybe 3 weeks, and the owner had read these articles. So he called me in his office, and I thought he was going to fire me. You know, I thought, what? I said, I was thinking I had done a good job. I thought, why is he going to? He's probably going to fire me. So when I went in, he said, Lightning, he said, sit down, you know, and I said, yeah, he's gonna fire me, I'm thinking, you know. So he said,
This is it.
he says to me, he said, I've been reading this article on you, you know, and I said, oh, then I thought, why? He said, look, he said, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. He said, I started this company from grounds up, and I see what you're trying to do with this women's league. He said, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for you. He said, I want you to leave the company, go and give this thing everything you got. If that's what you really want to do, and if you believe in it, he said, but if it don't work, you always got a job here. You can come back here at any time.
That's a blessing.
And then I left that company, and I never returned.
You never had to come back.
But I called him to tell him thanks for the opportunity and for allowing me to do that. So we went forward in first season in 1993. We done well. We was very well supported, you know. And after that, I went into the hole again. So I reached out to the NBA at the end of that season, asking for financial support. I asked for David Stern, which was the commissioner for the NBA at the time. David Stern advised me to speak to Val Ackerman, that was assistant commissioner. And also, she was the director of business affairs for the NBA. Val told me, you know, this is something they thought they would get involved with as a third or fourth party.
Right.
So I'm all excited about it. So they asked me to send them, you know, my plans, what, you know, how my future plans for the next year, 1994, 95. So I sent them my 3-year business plans, you know. I showed them, I sent them my T-shirts, the stuff that I made up for, you know, to promote my league and stuff like that. They was all excited about it. And I'm thinking they was going to help me. Even she written me letters that says, telling me, you know, thanks for sending me this material, keep us updated with what you was doing. And I'm all excited thinking I'm going to get this support,
Right.
which never happened, you know. But we still do have women's professional basketball. They doing what God had intended for them to do, you know, by the grace of the foundation that was laid by the WBA.
Wow, and ain't that a good way to look at it? I would have been mad, Mr. Lightning.
Yeah.
I would have been suing. Maybe my percentage, you know, but I just like your spirit is just like, I don't mind that things get done if it's of the Lord, regardless of how it get done.
Right.
And you know, we not like that, especially in this new age generation. Right. So, what advice could you give us to deal with something like that? Because if that would have been me, I would have went off. Period, Pooh.
Well, at first I was upset because my daughter come home from California. See, I understand that anybody else could have started professionally.
Okay.
So at first, I had no idea that Val Ackerman was behind this. I thought the NBA was just going to start their own league.
Right.
So, you know, anybody could do that. But when my daughter came home one summer, she said, "Dad, do you have anything on that basketball league that you had?" I said, "No, I throwed it all away when the NBA was going to start the league." So she went to the library, her and my wife, excuse me, and they looked in their archives and they pulled up stuff about the WNBA. So she come right to my house that day and she said, "Dad, do you know this woman there?" I said, "Oh yeah, that's Val. She was helping me with my league." She said, "Dad, that's the woman that started the WNBA." And at that point in time, I was furious, and I even took them to court, federal court here in Kansas City. And the judge, I had we couldn't get an attorney to help us.
I know y'all could.
You know, so me and my wife went to UMKC library, and God gave us support from students. And we put a petition together, and we filed it in federal court. And the judge once he saw what we had put together, and he saw the letter from her saying, "Keep me updated," he set up a day for mediation. The NBA attorneys went into the statute of limitations, saw that I was a day late, and it got dismissed from court.
One day. Oh Lord. Okay.
But you are the founder.
The
you are the
pioneer.
originator.
What does that
Yes.
mean? Like, how does that feel to you to know that, y'all started some of the fondest memories of women's basketball started with you?
Well, it's a great feeling for me to know that, but I'm sad to the point that these women that played with me, they have never been acknowledged for what they was able to
Notoriety,
accomplish.
got you,
Right.
got you.
They were the pioneers. They deserved that acknowledgement, and they deserve to be, for the rightful place in the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame.
Wow.
They are the pioneers of women's professional basketball here in the United States, because there have never been another spring summer women's league for us, nobody but us in the WNBA.
NBA.
And that's why you all are being inducted into the Black Archives of Mid-America.
Yes.
And the event will be happening Saturday, February 22nd at 2 p.m. right here.
At the Black Archives.
Yes.
And so does that give you any vindication to know, okay, even if them, the other side, but us is understand, what you've done, how does that give you any type of vindication that what you did was for a good cause, and knowing that it affects us like years later? I mean, forever, honestly, you'll always be able to say I had the WBA before anything.
Right. No, it's a great feeling, and I'm really thankful to God for a person like Dr. Carmen for giving me this opportunity and giving my players this opportunity to have a place where they can be acknowledged for what they done.
Yes.
Forever. Like, hey, you want to check me out? Go to the Black Archives of the Midwest in Kansas City. Right across the street from the Negro Leagues Basketball Museum.
That's right.
And you can go know more about me. That is for real. Because, I really thought I was going to be a hooper. You couldn't tell me I was.
I believe you. I
To
saw
the
you.
WNBA. And, no. I wasn't a shooter. I was really good at defense, but you.
No, you look like a hooper.
Yeah.
Yes, very athletic. I don't have that gift. That ain't my calling. But when you were in the beginning, when you were playing ball, who were the greatest of all times for you? Who did you look up to in the NBA?
Well, I would say Dr. J. I used to love Dr. J.
Yes.
Yeah, and Bill Russell. Yeah, those I would say those two. And I liked that Larry Bird too.
You did?
Yeah.
Everybody did. That is so nice. So, you come through here. We got to ask you, of course, sports and music, that kind of go hand in hand, right?
Right.
So what's your top 5 artists of all time that used to get you hyped for whatever it was you was doing, whether it was coaching, put together the league, or playing yourself? What was your top 5?
Yourself to get out there and play some good ball.
So you asked him what type of music did you put before? I remember this one song, Bustin' Out, I think it was.
Bustin' Out.
Yeah.
She a real DJ. Bustin' out. Wow.
Yeah.
I think Curtis Blow.
Okay.
Made that,
who was it? The same guy that sings Mary Jane. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, Rick James.
Oh yes.
Rick James.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I was like, James something.
Right.
Rick James.
So, who you listening to right now?
Oh, well, I kind of toned it down, So,
Of course. Music has changed.
So now I listen to pretty much a lot of I like Kurt Franklin.
Okay. Yes.
And let me see. I used to love Aretha when that Amazing Grace album she did, and James Cleveland, you know,
Right.
But MC, some of his stuff, but I like a lot of, well, Keith Sweat, at one point,
He kept the party going.
Yes.
For sure. And then it's crazy because he just put a song out with Kelly Price a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I was like, oh, he don't do them runs the same no more. So you being an amazing Black man in this country, before we let you go, what message do you have for other Black men coming up and just making a legacy and being a family man? I mean, you seem like you do it all, Mr. Mitchell. So what advice do you give us, even just the younger generation, about living in our purpose, walking past people taking things from you and putting it as their own? What do you want to give advice do you want to give to us?
I would say, first of all, keep your faith in God.
Amen.
And never give up on your dreams.
Wow.
And never let nobody tell you can't do what you attempted to do.
Right. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Once again, we are inviting everybody out to the induction of the WBA.
I'm gonna be
at
an
the
honorary
Black Archives.
honorary WBA
At the Black Archives of Mid-America, Saturday, February 22nd, 2020 at 2 p.m. 2 p.m.
Do we have to sign up in advance or anything?
No,
just come up and get
open
hyped.
the doors.
Okay.
Nite Hype will definitely be in the building.
We'll definitely be in the building. And so will some of y'all original Pioneer League players be coming through as well?
Yes.
Oh,
That's gonna be awesome.
Do
you want to give some names and some shout outs to some people coming?
I know Robbie Garcelle is coming from Arizona. Dr. Garcelle, she played for Marion over in University of Kansas. Sarah Camel, who was a standout up at Missouri, she's coming. Martise Irie, a standout for Nebraska, she's coming. Dana Vine, a standout at the Paul, she's coming. I got a 6'6" player, Lynn Page, who played over at University of Kansas, in Washington, So we got quite a few players that will be here.
I'm so ready.
This is going to be awesome.
This is going
to be a very awesome event. Do not miss this. KC, come out. This is representing the town, y'all.
Representing the town, the culture, the history, just everything.
Basketball, everything. Black History Month.
Okay. So where can I get more information about you, the WBA, and just all things that you have going, Mr. Lightning?
They could go to our website, www.wbadivision.com.
And you also have a book, too.
Yeah, we have a book that's out. It's called The Vision. You can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Yeah.
Yes, author girl.
So, okay, I'm going to have to make sure I have that by the 22nd so you can sign that for me.
Yes,
It's a lecture sign. I'm okay. I'm so excited.
Yes,
that is amazing. Like, just to be in the presence of somebody that did something so great, it's just a blessing, and it's inspiring to us as well, because a lot of times, like you said, you start at the beginning and you have this purpose that you just like, really, God, that's what you want me to do? And just to see it come and be with you as part of your legacy, that's amazing. And thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies, for having me.
And no problem at all. So that's the end of another one?
That's the end of another one.
Man, you can't tell me we don't be putting on for Kansas City. Like, these are like a whole gym.
Well, you can find us, Nite Hype Show, on all Twitter, Facebook, Instagram,
Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, SoundCloud,
all of them, man. We also now have YouTube. So please check us out, everyone. Thank you so much again, Lightning Mitchell, for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. What an honor.
What an honor. And we hopefully will see you all out here at the induction of the WBA at the Black Archives of America, Saturday, February 22nd.
I'm lit.
See y'all later.
I bid you adieu.
Bye.
Awesome. Oh my God.
That was
I'm
awesome.
so like, I just can't wait to go tell everybody that I interviewed.
Yes, yes.
ladies.
We met the originator. This is so awesome. This is so
Amazing.
awesome.
So you still stay in Kansas City?
Yeah.
You do? So you be seeing all the stuff that's going on, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. That is gonna be so amazing.
Oh, this is so
Miss Carmen,
neat.
Miss Carmen.
Oh, you guys can come on in if you want to.
Yeah,
come
where's
on
she
in.
go?
That's my wife.
Oh, wifey. Oh, beautiful.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. I'm Erica
This is
Davis.
my wife, Samuel.
Nice
I'm
to
India.
meet you.
#swag. Thank you so much for letting us borrow him.
Yes, so get it.
His legacy out here.
This is
Dang,
awesome.
girl, you should have came in here too. It been on the thing.
That's okay.
I said I'll give it to him.
Okay. Thank
She,
you so much.
she's a hooper too. I wish she was around when we was
I
playing.
know, man. We could have been. You could have been.
Yeah, could
Girl,
have cut it
who
up.
knows? But maybe you wouldn't be doing the Nite Hype Show. You'd be out there
And then, okay, so
playing
we're
overseas
playing
or
ball with
something.
them.
Goodness gracious.
I'm
Let
excited
me
to
get
come
these,
here.
back to you.
Okay.
Stay
Right.
with us.
Come and see.
We got
It's
How are
great.
you?
Hi there. How you doing?
You dressed up for a podcast?
Wherever are you? I thought I'd better not come in tagging, you know.
Right.
Although I wanted to.
How'd it go?
That
Well,
good to see you.
well.
Oh my God.
We knocked out 3 interviews in one day.
In
so
one
wow. Yes, yes.
And that, oh my God, this
This
is
is beautiful.
dope.
Thank you so
Like,
much.
it just,
Thank you so
surprises
much. This is
me.
a great setup. Great setup. This is where we're going to be at now for good, right? This is our spot. This is awesome.
Yeah, we
This is
do
awesome.
our oral histories and all that recording back
They
here.
Awesome.
do a great job for you.
Oh, they're
They do.
fabulous.
oh, thank you so much. So we
Yeah.
can't wait to be here.
Yes.
I'm gonna act like I was part of the WBA.
Yeah, you just filled right on.
Yeah, you know, with a jersey on and everything.
Great event. So
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
So
sure we will be
yeah,
here.
come both days.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. If not Friday, Saturday, definitely. I'll be here. We'll definitely be here to
Good.
support. Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
this
the
is
space
awesome.
downstairs is all ready.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all painted and
I know.
Very, oh, awesome.
I'm looking forward. So